dressing up on the weekends is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know who we're dressing up for, why we get so dressed up. First of all, Bloomsburg is one of the coldest schools, I think.
Yeah, it's really cold.
And
it's raining too.
Exactly, it
It's
rains
raining a
almost
lot.
every single night, and the hills are unbelievable, and we wear heels that
Yeah.
are this big. For who?
So I feel like I see some people who are dressed really cute, and you're like, oh my God, I want her outfit. And then you see
Yeah.
some people who,
A little over the top.
yeah, aren't dressed at all. And it's just like,
Yeah.
I think so. I mean, I'm not the kind of person, like, even though I'm dressed up now, like, I don't like getting, like, super dressed up. I feel like I'm always, like, competing with people. I'm like, oh, like, I gotta look better than her. But, like, other schools, like, I know, like, Millersville and all that, like, when my friends go, they don't dress up like that at all.
If you take 2 hours to get ready, you're overdoing it, and then it just crosses the boundary line.
Well, I mean, like, I do like dressing up, but at some points I'm just like, screw this. I'm just gonna wear like sweatpants and my glasses. I'm not gonna bother putting my contacts in. But like, you know, if you look good, you feel good. So that always gives you like an extra boost of confidence.
Yeah, I think we definitely have like a population problem, especially if you know, I've had classes where you go to sit down and they have to bring in extra desks and stuff like that. But on the flip side, I think because we're getting so many new students, we also have to refine our systems, like how we schedule classes, because it's not, back then, it used to be able to do it under the old system and it was fine, but since we have so many new students, I think we need to update that as well.
Like, they're aware of the problem, but they just keep second. I think it just went up 2% recently. But I mean, I just scheduled this morning and I see the X marks and stuff, and I didn't get the classes that I wanted.
I think we have way too many people here. I hear like tons of freshmen talking about how they're still tripled, like, and the semester is almost over. So parking wise, it takes about 15 minutes to find a parking spot. When you go get something to eat, you have to stand in line at least like 20 minutes just to get a hamburger. So I think we're way overpopulated this semester.
I do think that there are too many students enrolled at Bloomsburg University. You can just look at it through from a student's perspective, trying to schedule classes. I know everyone has trouble trying to get in the classes they need, and they end up pushing back their graduation time, and I know that that's a big problem for a lot of students. So I think that having so many students enrolled each year, I think that adds to the problem of students trying to get in these classes.
Do get drunk, but drink responsibly. Hang out with responsible people that you know they wouldn't let anything happen to you. Have tons and tons of fun because you only turn 21 once. Well, in my case, I turned 21 twice.
I didn't turn 21 in Bloomsburg, but I've had a lot of friends who have, and I would say definitely the best advice would be don't accept every shot you get, because you don't want to be the one walking around campus the next day on a Wednesday because you turned 21 on a Tuesday being like, oh, you were so drunk last night. Like, happy Wednesday, you're hungover.
Don't hug $2 Bob. I don't care how excited you are. Don't do it.
$2 Bob.
Definitely just taking the right precautions of having a friend there for you and them holding your belongings and everything else, just to stay safe.
Yeah, because usually everyone does the 21 shots. And then, like,
that's absurd. I
Yeah,
don't like
people
that.
do 21 shots, and it's like, oh my God. I mean, I don't know. I'm not really 21, but when I have gone to the bars, I don't know. I feel like don't run around doing crazy stuff or fall, because getting kicked out by bouncers is honestly embarrassing.
I've seen people actually bust like their face
Yeah.
when they're 21 and lose teeth. Like, it's scary.
Just, I mean, bars don't really care if it's your 21st birthday, they'll kick you out.
I mean, I went to Shippensburg before Bloomsburg my freshman year, and I mean, I think Shippensburg was a more serious party school than here. That's what I've experienced, and they're not very well known for it. I mean, I think over the years they've gained a reputation, Bloomsburg has, of being the party school, but like, I mean, it's everywhere, and it's pretty bad everywhere, or good, depending on which way you look at it.
Yeah, I think we're definitely a party school, but aside from block party, the regular like weekly weekend stuff, nothing gets too crazy. I don't think it's like anything over the top. But since we like publicize block party so much, like every year there's block party stuff in the paper and online. It's like we almost hype it up ourselves. So
I don't think we're as big of a party school. I think some people think we are.
I agree.
I wouldn't call it undeserved.
Yeah, I think it's pretty deserved. I don't think we're that crazy though.
We work hard at it. We earn that distinguishment.
it's up and down. Like some days I have panic attacks going, oh my God, I'm gonna be a waitress the rest of my life. And then other times I'm just like, I can do this. I'm gonna get a Pulitzer by the time I'm 25. It goes up and down. It depends on the day.
I'm confident, but I mean, if you look at statistics and this and that, it definitely looks like it's going to be an uphill battle, which is fine because nothing worth it in life comes easy. But I'm pretty confident.
I think everybody should be totally confident. I mean, we came here, we work hard to obtain our degrees, and if you learn what you learned in school and you go out to apply, I think everybody should find a good job. You might not find it like right away, but hopefully somewhere down the line, some employer will say, hey, I need her or him to work at my company. So I think everybody should be confident when it comes to that.
I feel like sometimes I'm like, yeah, like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and I'm like, I got this. And then I see my other friends who are in like London for like mass comm and doing all this great stuff, and I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Like I'm not doing anything, and I'm not gonna get a job, and I'll probably live with my parents until I'm 40, so.